Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a response to IntellivisionDude's sports game tag. He tagged me and the question I've got to answer is, what are your favourite sports games for each system? At first I thought this was going to be a bit of a problem for me because I don't really have many sports games and the ones I have I don't really like. But I noticed a couple other people were including racing games in their answers because I guess racing cars is a form of sport. So I've done that, and quite a few of the racing games I've included are a bit more arcade style, so they're not really true representations of the sport of racing, but I figured I'd include them anyway. It's better than nothing, I suppose. So there are quite a few racing games, but I have included a few different sports games as well. So starting off with the Wii, I have Wii Sports Resort. This is a great compilation of sports games. It's an improvement on Wii Sports. I like how they used the Wii Motion Plus to good effect. Yeah, it's a fun party game. The other game for the Wii, IntellivisionDude asked us to choose one or two, so I'm trying to choose two where I can. It's Mario Kart Wii. I'm a big fan of the Mario Kart series, as you'll see in a minute, but it's got great track design as usual, and it's a very fun multiplayer game, and the online play's good, and I highly recommend it. Now moving on to the GameCube, one game I've chosen is Mario Kart Double Dash. I like how you can play as two characters. I think that was a good improvement on the formula. I'm not sure everyone liked it, but I certainly did. And I'd highly recommend that one. For the Game Boy Advance, yet another Mario Kart game, Mario Kart Super Circuit. Graphically it isn't quite as impressive as the other two because it's more of a 2D game, but it still looks nice. It's still got the same cool soundtrack as most of the Mario games, and I'd highly recommend it. But it's a bit more, I suppose you could say, realistic than some of the later entries in the Mario Kart series. I mean, you can't get the bullet bill and go straight to go straight to the front. You've got to drive well, so it's a bit more of a simulation, but it's still not exactly realistic. Next up, for the PlayStation, another arcade style racing game, Wipeout 2097. It's really over the top. You'll be driving at very fast speeds, and it's a lot of fun, but it's quite challenging as well. Also for the PlayStation, King of Bowling 2. I'm not a big fan of this game. It's pretty average, and I seem to remember I had a few problems with the controls as well, but it was 99p, so I can't really complain. Now for the Xbox 360, Need for Speed Shift. This is a really good racing game. Some racing games feel a bit, boring and a bit like they're all the same, but this one's quite a lot of fun. The handling's a bit different than quite a lot of other racing games, and you can go quite fast and drift around quite a lot, so it's a lot of fun. Also for the 360, FIFA 10. This is a football game, obviously, or soccer as it's called in the US. I'm not a huge fan of football games, but it's a pretty good game, I suppose. I'm not the kind of guy who goes and buys every one because they're all kind of the same, but the online play is pretty good, I suppose. Now moving on to the PlayStation 2, Summer Heat Beach Volleyball. It's got girls in bikinis in, so that's got to be good. Also for the PlayStation 2, NHL Hits 2002. or 2002, I'm not sure how you're meant to say it, but yeah, so it's quite an over the top interpretation of ice hockey, but I don't actually watch ice hockey, but it was a lot of fun. For the Dreamcast, another racing game, F355 Challenge. It's based on an actual racing series, I believe. Obviously the only car you're going to get is the Ferrari F355. It's more of a simulation style game, so it's quite challenging, but it's a lot of fun. And if you like racing games, you'll probably like that. For the Sega Master System, Enduro Racer is a motorcycle racing game where you have to like go across various courses. There's 5 in total, and then they repeat again with more traffic. And even though it's called Enduro Racer, the actual game only lasts about 10 minutes, so it's not that long, but there's a nice variety of courses. The last system is the Sega Mega Drive. My first choice is Super Hang-On. It's on this Mega Games 6 compilation. I've done a review of it. It's a really good motorcycle racing game. It's an arcade style game, and it's a lot of fun. I'd recommend it. If you can find it in the compilation cart, that'd be even better, because it's got a lot of nice games on. And finally, FIFA 97 for the Mega Drive. It's an okay game, I suppose. It's quite dated by today's standards, obviously, but it's still okay. And yeah, if you like football games, you might like it. So that's the tag. I hope you like my choices. Not all of them are perhaps my favourite games, but I figured I'd choose like some anyway, rather than not choosing anything. And I'm not going to tag anyone because it's an open tag, so anyone can do a response if they want, and I'd recommend you do. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll put up another video soon. Bye.